What's up, guys? My name is Zon. Um, it's an abbreviation for Zexon Omega Naritaki. I could go more into that a little later, but right now, actually, the reason I'm creating this video is because this is actually my very first YouTube video. Um, and I kind of just want to talk about the reasons of why I'm doing YouTube, why I'm starting this journey, and basically that's it. And so if you guys are ready, let's get started. So essentially the main reason I wanted to do YouTube is something I learned from Gary Vaynerchuk, and it's documenting. I want to be able to document my progress. I want to be able to document the things that I'm doing, the trials and tribulations that I'm going through, where I'm heading, where I'm not heading, how things are going, how things are not going. You get the gist of it. Um, Not only that, like I've never really been able to really keep track of myself and document myself the way that I'm doing it now. So this is just a first try, first crack at it type of thing. Um I'm gonna make this video first. This is just me recording. There's gonna be no edits. For my actual first video that I do, I'm gonna try, I'm gonna work in the edits, and we're just going to just keep going on from there. Um, I've been told not worry about followers, not worry about the video count, stuff like that, until I at least have at least 100 videos. And to be honest, that's kind of the goal right now, to make 100 videos based around gaming, because this is going to be a gaming channel. I don't really want to do like too much of the popular gaming stuff. Um, if it's in the gaming news, I'm gonna try to recover. I'm gonna try to cover it. Most of the time, no. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on with Sweet Baby Inc. Or the DEI stuff, and it really is invading the gamer space. But I want to. There's enough people talking about that stuff already, like Nerdrotic, Side Scrollers, Ryan Kennel, D-Day Cobra, and the list goes on. There's so many people talking about this stuff already that we don't need another person to come in to talk about this stuff. I stand with those guys, though. I absolutely stand in solidarity with them. The things that they're pushing, the things that they are conveying, the message, the counter message, actually, all of it. I support them. I think what they're doing is a great thing, and actually, they're part of the reason of why I wanted to start my YouTube channel. I want to be able to meet new people. I want to be able to go different places. I just always wanted to start something new. So real quick, a little bit about my background. I come from graphic design. I used to be a designer, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop. I went to school for graphic design for maybe about 2.5 years before I dropped out. And it was funny because, like, you would think that, like, if I'm on the last half of my semester, you should just stay and finish it, right? Nah. What happened was, like, it all goes back to this guy. Actually, Gary Vaynerchuk, at the time when he was first getting popular, he was first popping off. He was telling everyone, do what you need to do. College is a scam, all this other stuff. If you seen Gary Vaynerchuk, you know what he preaches. If you haven't seen Gary Vaynerchuk, you should really go check out his videos. His older stuff, I haven't really checked out any of his newer content. He's gotten more into NFTs, which I've actually been down that route too, but that's gonna come up in a minute. But Gary Vaynerchuk, he actually kind of kicked off my independence and entrepreneurship. So on my last half semester, for graphic design, I decided to drop out, and I kind of felt like I learned enough to where I could go off on my own and try to create something for myself. And right around that time, NFTs started to blow up, and so I was doing art, creating designs, all that stuff. I even got into 3D modeling, which is where my logo, my emblem come from. Um I I really took what Gary Vaynerchuk said to heart. Like I really he showed me a way that I didn't know was actually possible. Um he introduced me to the entrepreneurial life, and ever since then, honestly, I haven't really been able to go back. But to be honest, let's get one thing clear. I've had very few 9 to 5 jobs. Very few 9 to 5 jobs. And the reason for that is because I have sickle cell anemia. And I'm not saying this for a pity party, but I'm trying to I'm hoping that by me explaining this, you get the trajectory or the reason why I'm here. I have sickle cell anemia, and getting a regular 9 to 5 is really hard, especially when you're considered disabled. No one was, well, most people don't want to work with a disabled person that could be in the hospital at any time, at any point. I'm in the middle of work, and then I could have like a sickle cell crisis that will, send me to the hospital. Sickle cell crisis, please look it up. I don't want to explain it here. just look it up. If you don't know what sickle cell anemia is, please look it up. It'll make this a whole lot easier for everyone. But so because of that, I've haven't had many 9 to 5 jobs, and I've always needed a way to make money. The money that the government gives me isn't enough. Like, let's be honest, you try living off of $1,000 a month every month. That's what the government gives me, and that's also part of the reason why I started YouTube, because like so many people have said, "Yo, it's a liberation. It does so much for you." I've seen people get big. I've seen people get money. I've seen a lot of things happen when it came to YouTube, and so honestly, I really want to be a part of that. I do. I do. I've seen the meetups, the the events, the just YouTube has changed a lot of people's lives. And then YouTube itself, with the current way how Hollywood and everything else is going, it seems like YouTube is going to be probably the number one um digital video audio platform, is if it's not already. If it's not already, there's still people out there who watch TV. There's still people out there who use the radio, but eventually, at some point, all of that is going to become obsolete. And I'm not saying that YouTube is going to be big dog, but it's a strong possibility that they will become big dog, and they will be the number one, the top. And I'm not saying that this will happen, but it's a huge possibility that YouTube can become the next Hollywood in a way. Not saying that YouTube is going to be super DEI, even though it already has some of its moments. What I'm talking about is the impact that a star from Hollywood usually has. That impact is going to be transferred over through YouTube. There's a lot of stars that's on YouTube now. Like, let's talk about like Mr. Beast. Let's talk about sorry, I blanked out. But I mean, I think that's a big enough person right there, Mr. Beast. Just from doing YouTube, look at all the things Mr. Beast has accomplished. I'm not saying that I'm going to be able to accomplish all of that stuff, but if I could get just a fraction of what Mr. Beast was able to do, then I think that I would be in good company. You guys see my background. I actually live with my grandmother. I help my grandmother a lot of the time. How I got here, I was in Georgia, Augusta, Georgia. My mom died, and so she was like the only family I had left at that time. Well, most of the time. Well, she was the only family. She was the only immediate family that I had at the time. And when my mom passed, she left us a house. But boy, oh, that's another story that I'm gonna have to tell for a different day. This is just the introduction video, so I'm only just here to introduce myself. Hi guys, my name is Zon. Sooner or later, I am going to be one of the best gaming journalists slash reporters to ever known, either here on YouTube, social media, but it's gonna happen. And I'm going to make sure that it happens because this is why I started YouTube, to document myself, to watch myself, to give myself a challenge. And I honestly hope you guys do the same thing. All right? I really do. I appreciate you guys sitting here for listening to me. If you guys have more questions, or if I didn't go into enough detail, and my brain's kind of jumping all over the place, I don't have any scripts. So I'm just going off the dome. If you guys have any questions for me, please, my DMs are open. Please comment, like, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And like I said, this is only the beginning. This is the first video. This is my introduction video. I will have a real gaming video talking about the state of gaming, or what news in gaming will be out very soon. Possibly tomorrow even. So again, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. I really appreciate y'all. If you listen for this long, I really appreciate it. And again, thank you.